Now, when you go on holidays, the last thing that you want to hop on is usually a pair of these, scales. However, we are weighing into our next adventure in a really big way. Like, not you. I mean the adventure. The adventure is really big. Do you know what the world's oldest living fossil is?
What?
No. I think I got someone out of bed a bit too early for today's adventure. Calm down.
Actually, when an adventure is as good as this, an early morning wake-up is a small price to pay. Our departure point is Carnarvon, and our guide and pilot Justin reckons this tour will literally blow your socks off.
So today we're heading down to the Shark Bay, the UNESCO World Heritage Shark Bay Marine Park, Hamlin Pool to be specific, and if you were to drive there, it'd take you about 4 hours from Carnarvon, but we've got a quicker way to get there if you like it.
But in the chopper, we're going to cover that distance in just 45 minutes.
Well, if numbers like that don't already have our eyes wide open, scenery like this certainly will. And Trev's camera, of course, is at the ready. And talking unique, get a look at this. Before you know it, the stromatolites are in view. And so too is our landing spot, which is smack bang on the white beaches of Hamlin Pool. If you're thinking that's white sand, think again. Time for a natural history lesson over lunch. Justin, tell us about this beach you've landed us on.
Yeah, so this is actually a shell beach that fringes Hamlin Pool, and it's made up of these billions of little Hamlin cockle shells.
They're tiny. Why are they so tiny?
They're so tiny, they're small because of the high salinity in the water. It actually stunts their growth.
Wow.
And while the sand wasn't sand, nor are these rocks. Rocks.
They look like rocks, but they're not, right?
No, they're not. It's actually a microbial matting, like an algal mat.
This is a single-cell bacteria that just forms in layers over the top and just keeps building. So how old would these be?
The algal mat and the stromatolites within the fringing Hamlin Pool here, they're believed to be between 2,000 and 3,000 years old.
Wow.
So what's the deal with touching things in the park?
Yeah, so it's very important that we don't touch anything like this that we find in the park. It's taken these things 2,000 years to grow, and so far they've remained untouched effectively, yeah.
Leave it for others to appreciate, hey?
Yeah, that's right.
Justin is the only tour operator in Australia allowed to lead snorkel tours on the stromatolites, which sit in water anywhere from 1 to 3 metres in depth, depending on the tide. It's one of the only places on the planet where these rare organisms occur, with Hamlin Pool considered to be the most diverse and abundant example. Gliding over these formations is very special. One thing I've noticed is there's a lot of fish life in this spot. That's surprising because the water here is twice as salty as other parts of the marine park. Wow, this water is so salty, isn't it?
It is. I loved it though. That was just beautiful.
Well, the salt water makes it easier swimming. You know, that's one of the things
Good for
I love
swimmers.
about it. What's your favourite bit with this beach?
Well, mine is the fact that we have this beach all to ourselves.
Yeah, you know what? It's so unique, and it's because Justin's got the only licence to fly a helicopter, land and take you swimming with stromatolites in Australia. How cool's that?
Only in WA.